Hi. So today I'm going to talk to you about making some custom speaker wire for yourself. So in the past, I've done videos on the Gear It pre-made speaker wire, which is like the white and the flex with the banana plugs already on it, and the monoprice ones. I've done videos on both of those, and they're not a bad value if you're looking for a pre-made speaker wire that already contains banana plugs. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them from monoprice directly. They're not a bad deal. There's a company, Sewell, that makes their silverback line, and those are also a decent value as well. But let's say, you know, maybe they don't carry the lengths that you want, or you want one end with bananas and one end with spades, or both ends with spades, or something unique. So that's when you might want to make your own. And you could actually probably save money doing it too and end up maybe with a superior product. So let's talk about that. So what we have here, so this is New Concepts speaker wire, and I really like New Concepts. I've used their products quite a bit. I talked about them before when we did the subwoofer and the Mini Cooper and some other projects. You can buy 50 feet of 12 gauge. It's true 12 gauge, and it's solid copper speaker wire, and it's $36 currently for 50 feet. So you can make a couple of these. So this is one that I made for my speakers here at my workbench. So they're, you know, that's going to connect that speaker over there to my amplifier, which is over here. So this one is, I don't know, 26 feet long, I think is the length. And what I did was I put spades on this end to connect to my amplifier, look like that. And I put banana plugs on this end, which are going to connect to my speaker, like that. So let's show you how to make one. So I bought 50 feet of this speaker wire. We're just going to be using a short length, and we're going to be playing around with that. Speaker wires from New Concepts, I got it from Amazon. It was $36 for 50 feet. Now, Sewell, S-E-W-E-L-L, they make spades that look like these, that guy right there. They also make banana plugs that are a right angle like this, and a straight that I don't have, which basically just goes straight out instead of at a right angle. These are $18 for 12. And these are $24 for 12. Now, to make an entire pair of speaker wires, you only need 8 of one connector. So realistically, like, you don't need to buy as much as I bought. There's the $70 worth of stuff here. You don't need to spend $70 on this, but I wanted some options, so I got some extras, and now I have spares. You know, I have some spares of these spades. I have some spares of these banana plugs. But we're gonna show you how to terminate this. So, the first thing that you want to do is you want to split your wire apart like that. So we've got our 2 pieces of wire split apart like that. One side is going to have writing on it and the other side is not. So you'll see here, there's writing right there where my finger is. I tend to make the side with writing positive. You can make it whatever you want, but you just need to be consistent. So what we're going to do is we're going to strip this wire, and we're going to leave about that length of stripped wire. So, you know, it's a little bit less than, you know, say half of my fingertip, or if you're looking at one of these, it's about the size of the spade that's on the top. So, these unscrew, and I really like this style. These unscrew, and what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to spin it with your finger like that, and kind of make it nice and tight. Then you're going to stick it through the bottom, and it's going to protrude out the top. You're going to fan this out like that, so you get something that looks kind of like that. And you're going to use this socket here to kind of like push it into the barrel. And then you're going to screw this on. And when you screw it on, it's important that you screw on the brass connector rather than screwing the barrel. So you don't want to spin this hand, you want to spin this hand. And there you go. You've got a nice tight fitting that doesn't come apart. And what's cool is the way that these work, this actually, the casing kind of seals itself inside this connector. So you'll find that if you take these off in 6 months or a year, your copper won't be very oxidized, which is kind of cool. So when we're looking at the construction of these, what we find is there's this barrel, and the barrel has an opening, and that opening is conical, so it slopes downward. On this side, you'll see there's some teeth. So when you spread that wire over the top, those teeth kind of grab that wire. And then when you tighten this down, that compresses it on the teeth, and it makes sure that it bites on the wire and that it can't come loose, which is why we can't pull these off. In my opinion, this is a really good way to make your own custom lengths, custom ends, custom connectors. So you can do something like I did, where this end has spades and this end has the right angle plugs. I'm going to connect these on my amplifier, and I'm going to use these to connect my speakers so that I could swap out different speakers to try different things out when I'm auditioning new speakers. You can make whatever length you want to. So I spent about $70, but I could realistically make 3, 4, 5 pairs of speaker wires depending on the length, because I have 50 feet of raw material. And I could spend another $36 and I get 50 more feet of speaker wire, and I could make more because I still have a bunch of connectors. This is what's left after making a pair of speaker wires. So obviously I can make a couple more. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.